Check out my new book, Microshelters, available now everywhere. We have plans online for a transforming A-frame cabin, relaxshacks.com. And coming up, very intimate, we're going to keep it small intentionally. We have a hands-on treehouse building workshop where we will teach you many, many things in the world of tree houses. In fact, this treehouse you're seeing here is one of the ones we are working on. Clinton, Connecticut. Check out that email for details. Hey, what's up? I'm Deek from relaxshacks.com. We are here at the 2016 Tiny House Jamboree, Colorado Springs. Kent Griswold. Let me make sure you're getting your proper close-up, Mr. DeMille. Kent Griswold, Tiny House Blog. Roy St. Clair from Anduvilla. And Bob Athey, mad scientist with lumber.
Redbone Bob.
Redbone, I like that even better. It's got that like rock and roll punk rock
and
vibe.
This is my mobile model home is what this is, showing off a little bit of the creative energies my wife and I have. So we thought we'd show a little bit of all kinds of different designs using carved work here for the front, using poplar wood. We like to say that a tree gave its life to become a tree on that front entry there.
There you go.
If you'll notice, we've got a lot of beetle pine, local
like the beetle
harvest
kill.
from the beetle kill that has become quite a unique lumber use here locally. On the flooring, you'll notice what we've got is a checkerboard pattern done with 4x4 studs using redwood and pine, so alternating the woods back and forth. I wouldn't do it again.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were probably stuck behind a chop saw for quite some time.
Quite a while, and then pulling it together, but it wears great. It has a great look to it, and maybe down the road I'll even highlight some of the squares so we can play a game of chess or checkers on the floor in there too.
Now, before we go inside, because I want to get some of those close-ups of that stuff too, talk about these railings here, because these are attention-grabbing.
The copper and the redwood. I had a gentleman, we'll see it later, make a copper rain gutter for me, and just trying to accent off of that. Was going to do just old skis, and the wife said, no, that's not good enough, and I love my wife, so not good enough became better, I think. And so with her input and playing off the copper, I think we've got a great look going with nice solid copper work here. This deck is actually the ramp for a utility trailer. So we've got the ramp held up, deck it with Trex, put our copper railing on.
And in transit, it just flips up and attaches?
Flips up and, latches in, and off we go. Got to take the rail off right now. Eventually I'll get it to fold in on itself, but time ticked away on me for sure.
The side over here.
Yeah, so we have the sun over here.
You're a patient man, I can see by this.
This all started knowing I wanted a round window. I had to have a round window, so I told the wife, if we go with a round window, then I'm going to play off of that. My original idea was sun, but I also like the idea that it kind of has that octopus squid look about it too, very organic. And so we blended plywood with pine, with poplar, and then bringing it in, trying to stain and paint it as it grinds in together, for sure. And then leaving some roughness here too, to again show that we'll do high end, and then we'll do just, if you just want normal plywood, we'll do just some plywood here.
I can see you're like the Timothy Leary of tiny houses.
I thank you very much. What is it? Tune in.
Yeah, tune out, drop in, whatever.
Red roof, I've always wanted one. My tiny playhouse has a 100-year warranty on its roof. How about that for my little playhouse here? And then as you come around the back, you'll see we love to tie in a little bit of copper in the rain spout. Love the craft style look of the window here.
Yeah.
I'm going to show you how.
Oh, the skis and everything,
Ski tips comes in.
Fantastic window.
So a little bit of blue tint in the window.
You made that window, right?
I did. I built this and had an argument with the wife, blue tint versus white. And I just love having a little bit of blue that shines in through there. I think it added quite a bit. Adding the garden here, so hopefully you can reach right through the window and get your herbs and spices from your garden here.
Yeah, there you go.
Using the wheelbarrow. And our rain chain, which last night actually worked and left us a nice 4 inches of rain as we came down.
Yeah, this what I like about your tiny, what do you call it, tiny playhouse?
Tiny playhouse, yeah.
What I like about it is very attention grabbing. Here there's like 50 tiny houses at the Jamboree, and this is the one that immediately grabbed my eye. I'm like,
cool.
There's a lot of funky ideas worked into this.
And that's kind of what we're showing, is if you can dream it, we can build it.
Yeah.
And so knowing that, you know, the front right now is very organic as a tree, but if somebody loved butterflies, that could easily be carved as butterflies. Yeah. It's kind of funny, if you come back at some point and the sun shining through, one of the cutouts actually imitates John Lennon on the wall.
Really?
Yes, his eyebrow and his eye are here. I'll show you.
What, that was intentional, or is it just like one of those like Jesus found on a nacho stain kind of things?
So if you see here the little, that's the eye, the little swirl, the eyebrow above, into the nose, and when that shines on the wall, when it shines on the wall, it looks like a
You're talking right here,
right here. And when it shines onto the wall, it's like a John Lennon.
It's like John Lennon meets the Grinch.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool.
Hey, can we go inside real quick?
Absolutely. So if you step up onto my Trex deck here, coming onto a nice piece of found lumber handle.
Oh yeah.
Nice and tight there. And then if you come on in to my house.
What? Cameo. Andrew Odom. Tiny Revolution.
Diedricksen. Relax Shacks.
And so just for kids, we did a chalkboard wall here so they can change a little bit, maybe put their notes up on here. I love the kind of a little bit of a map thing here so people can kind of look. It's a scattered. There's probably each state might be on here 4 times. Really? So people go, wait a minute, there's Pennsylvania and there's Pennsylvania. Well, it is what it is. And again, with the blue light shining in here, these are actually Ikea kitchen panels.
Really?
Yeah, and there's actually a kitchen here on site that uses the same finish. And these are discontinued. These are like $300 a panel when you buy them new. Discontinued, $5.
Did you go, is that from the IKEA, like the seconds or the?
Yes, as is. Go to as is.
Yeah.
And this is this piece of trim here is kind of cool. This is what you would put behind your corrugated metal.
Okay.
Yeah.
For roofing, so just
trim.
Yeah.
Is this one of your creations?
It's not, but there's a group out of Pennsylvania that used to make the license plates things, and we had one of these in our stuff, and went, that's just kind of cool. Yeah.
Where do you find a window like this? RV window?
I'm sorry? Online, I typed in round playhouse window, and these are actually 2 of them sandwiched together. This is metal studded. 2-inch metal studs, all insulated with 2-inch foam core. So is the roof, so is the floor, so you're totally insulated. Real easy. If you put an air conditioner or a heater in here, it'll run you out.
Can't you look like a giant in here, can't you?
Yeah. This actually turned out fairly well. You can see my last attempt at grinding because it wasn't drying, and the grinder hit it, and I'm like, it's too late. I got to move on. And I liked using a lot of redwood trim. So it's got beetle pine, it's got redwood trim, we got poplar here. I got a lot of 2x4 that I just ripped 2x4s and used them out. My redwood posts in the front are from a 4x4 redwood post. Rip and go.
We didn't get that side away.
There you go.
And if you notice my attachers here, just to even hold the rail on. If it's piping, it's going to look like plumbing. So
Kent, by the way, runs Tiny House Magazine. I want to get the plug in there. He does a fantastic job with that. And I have a feeling this house might appear in an issue if it hasn't already. Depending on when this video is released. Hey, Bob, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys.
Left-handed shake. Kent Griswold, Tiny House Blog. I'm Deek, relaxshacks.com. See you.